on, guys? Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web. And today, looks like we had a huge server maintenance, alright? But we got a lot of new things added into the game. So basically what I'm going to do with this video, guys, is basically inform those who don't know yet what was added to the game and how you can access it, what it's about, so on and so forth. So I'm just going to go down this list, and then I'm just going to go around and show you what each one means. So first we got a new map, Bariura, home of the almighty Lord Magus. Yes, I can't wait to go through that story mode. Alright, we got new arena ranks, and also added to the arena is something known as the random rule. We'll explain more about that later. We got some more Grand Gaia Chronicles Vortex dungeon featuring Kakuri and Sephia. Blades and Blossom is what it's called. Then we got the Mega Parade, and then we got the Imp Parade. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do, guys, is basically go all around and explain all of these new features and show you what they're all about. So first, let's start with the new arena ranks. Alright, so with this, we got more arena ranks, guys. So if you look in here, this ladder has grown bigger. Alright, they're up to, I believe it's 100 arena ranks now. The highest one being Thanatos. So yep, more arena ranks, more rewards to be had, and a ridiculous amount of ABP necessary in order to reach these higher ranks. Seriously ridiculous, guys. Like it's gonna take forever to reach the highest rank of Thanatos. I think it's like 4 point something million ABP, which is ridiculous. So don't know who's gonna reach that high. I'm sure there's gonna be some guy out there wanting to stun on everybody, the first one to reach 4 million ABP and all that kind of nonsense. I personally don't give jack monkey squat about being the highest anything in arena mode. Alright, the only reason I really play arena mode is to just get the spheres. Alright, so this next sphere I got coming up, Flag Flower, is actually a really good sparking sphere, so that's what's next in store for me. But just got new arena ranks. Gonna take you forever to get there, guys. You will be playing arena mode probably for the life of the game. Alright, just fact right there. Alright, the random rule here you see here under your bar, you got this checkbox. You can check or uncheck it. Alright, so what it does, if you check it, it adds random rules, just like it says. And what that means, guys, is when you go into arena battle, there may be a rule that pops up, like I just did one not too long ago. Well, the random rule that was added was all male units had an advantage. Alright, and basically what that means is they get a buff. Alright, I don't know exactly what percentage of a buff it is, but what I do know is that their stats increase a good amount. I want to say, and this is complete and total guess, guys, my guess, somewhere between 15 and 25%, you get a buff, dude. You get a serious buff. So if that random rule happens to be in your favor, you're probably going to mop up the floor with the enemy. If the random rule is not in your favor, you're probably going to get mopped up yourself. Alright, another one I've seen was advantage to light units. So all light units, whether it was your squad or the enemy squad, got a buff. And it just went from there. Thankfully, the enemy that I fought against, all he had was Akira, and I killed him on the first turn. So that random rule didn't really do him any good, and I didn't have any light units on my squad, so it didn't do me any good either. So it basically was just whoever had the better squad won, which that one I won. Alright, it has consecutive victories up here, guys. I've been playing with this random rule ever since the update, and my squad has not lost yet, and my consecutive victories is still showing 0. So I'm thinking that's kind of bugged right now, not really working too well. We'll see what happens. Alright, so that's enough about the new arena ranks and random rule. Let's go over to another new addition. We got the Mega Parade, guys. Alright, basically what the Mega Parade is, alright, it's for Jewel Parade and Metal Parade. You go to the Vortex, hit the Parade Garden, and when you hit either Metal or the Jewel Parade, you have options here. We used to have Metal Parade for 1 key, Super Metal Parade or SMP for 3 keys, and now we have the option to do Mega Metal Parade for 5 keys. So you use more keys, you still only get 1 hour of time, guys, but you're guaranteed in Mega Metal Parade to only get gods or crystals. You will not see kings, you will not see ghosts in Mega Metal Parade, okay? And the same goes for Mega Jewel Parade, alright? You use 5 keys, you have 1 hour, And for that 1 hour, you will either see golden gods or jewel gods only. There will not be any jewel kings. There will not be any jewel ghosts at all. All right. So pretty nice stuff. And then thankfully, I'm really happy to see this one, guys. They added the imp dungeon. All right. So the imp, in order to go into the imp dungeon, just like the other two, you're gonna need an imp key. All right. The only way you can obtain an imp key right now in Brave Frontier Global, at least to my knowledge, is you got to go to the achievement store shop and you have to purchase it for 8,000 merit points. You can only get one, and then I think it refreshes every 4 days. So 4 days from today, it'll refresh. You'll be able to buy another one for 8,000 merit points. All right. So that's the only way you can get one now. You get 1 hour. Go in there, try to bag you some imps, guys. If you want to be efficient on any parade at all, guys, definitely the imp parade is the one you want to be efficient on. Try to nab as many of those bad boys as you can, because they're not really super rare anymore, but they're still very valuable, guys. It takes a lot of imps to max out a unit these days, so just try to be as efficient as possible when you run up in the imp garden, okay? Or the garden of imps. Alright, another new addition to the game via this update. Another Grand Gaia Chronicles mission, guys. You see it here. It's called Blades and Blossoms. Alright. So this one features Kokiri and Sephia. Alright. It's basically Vortex dungeons like the 6 heroes and all that. I've already done one of them. Alright. It was the Kokiri dungeon. I knocked that one out rather easily. The next one I got to do is the Sephia dungeon, which is a little bit more difficult because it has an extra battle. But I use the same exact squad for both dungeons, guys. Blaze, just breeze through it, not really much of a problem. Alright, I'm gonna have those videos coming to you guys very soon. Alright, the Scarlet stage and the Exorcist Blade, I'm gonna have those videos coming to you very soon, show you guys how I knocked it out. Wasn't too difficult at all. I mean, if you really want to knock it out easy, you can go in with an OTK squad. I mean, there's nothing to it. You can go in there, mop them right out, be done with it. That's not the way I'm gonna bring you the video, guys. Anybody can OTK, but to use strategy in order to beat it, that's a little bit different. So that's what we're going to do, and that's the approach we're going to take with that, guys. All right. So that's the next new addition. Make sure you complete those. You actually get the exclusive Kokiri and Sephia spheres, which you are going to need when Kokiri and Sephia 7-star version gets released here in Global Brave Frontier, which they're saying is going to be soon, quote unquote. All right. So be sure to go ahead and complete these dungeons and get your spheres and have them ready for your 7-star Kokiri and Sephia soon. Alright, and then last but not least, as far as updates, alright, we got a new map. Now this one is the easiest to find, nothing really to it. You just go to quest mode and boom, right at the bottom, Barriera. Alright, many countries existed at the heart of Barriera Empire. However, the rage of an ancient dragon and the war with the gods brought upon their ruin. Alright, so I haven't been able to play much Brave Frontier today, guys, so I haven't done any of the story mode in Barriera. Alright, but here's what it looks like. Alright, you have to finish Atharva before you have access to Barriera. Okay, this is the homeland of the Lord Magus, so I'm definitely anticipating running through this particular map specifically to see what's going on here in Barriera. Alright, so I believe that is everything, guys. Let me just head to the in-game news just to make sure I did not skip anything. I believe I informed you guys about everything. Yes, and one last thing I'll show you just in case there's still someone out there that doesn't quite get it. I'm going to show you guys where to purchase the imp key. Go here, Imperial Capital of Randall, here to the administration office. You go to missions here at the top, exchange hall. Alright, and then you go over to other, boom, right there at the top, imp key. Alright, 8,000 merit points, gonna refresh every 4 days. Alright, so that's where you're gonna get your imp key, and I think that's everything. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys, showing you what happened with the new update. Alright, so take advantage of it all, guys. Should give you a little something to do with your time here in the world of Brave Frontier. Alright, so that's gonna wrap this video up. If you wish to join the Facebook group, link down below in the description. Otherwise, I thank you all for watching. Please continue to like, subscribe, favorite, share, comment, and everything else. And I'll be back at your screen with more Brave Frontier Global soon. Later, guys.